Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go, Riggs, go. Third. Right there.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Go track. Bronco 80.
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Liking 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks.
Here we go. Panther 60. Big Lion.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
70 Timberwolf.
2nd and 11. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Street.
And they'll send Williams in motion right.
Go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And we'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Get it. Cougar 19. Unlock Lions. Set up.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Oh, there it is. He throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Quick throw to Olave. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Sanders. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go.
He's on his way. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw, and that was a long touchdown on the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear on others.
Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. The Browns sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Checks it down to Judkins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
On play action, here's Shedeur. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready, break. Ready,
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Get up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Buffalo 18, down. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Horton. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
It's fourth down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
60 by 18, 5 in.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19.
An inside run with Judkins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10.
18 Cardinals, Panther 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Sanders. To the left side, he finds Bond. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Cougar 19, 60 Eagles, 7-5.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.